The paradox of Athens. We often admire democracy. And if democracy had a birthplace, it would be Athens. The Parthenon, marble, philosophers in togas. But here's the paradox. One of the greatest minds born in democratic Athens, Socrates actually hated democracy. Not because he wanted tyranny, but because he saw what happens when a crowd gains power without wisdom. The ship analogy. Plato, in the Republic, portrayed Socrates as a man who asked dangerous questions. One of them went like this. If you were sailing through a storm, who would you trust at the helm? Just anyone who wants to steer? Or someone trained in the art of navigation? Then why, Socrates asks, do we allow just anyone to vote for who leads a nation? To him, voting wasn't a right, it was a skill. And like any skill, it had to be taught. Socrates wasn't just asking questions. He was holding up a mirror to the very soul of the city. And cities, like people, don't always like what they see. The trial of Socrates. In 399 BC, the people of Athens put Socrates on trial. The charges? Corrupting the youth, disrespecting the gods. 500 citizens formed the jury, men from the market, the workshops, the taverns. Socrates defended himself calmly, logically. But logic is no match for fear. The vote was close, but enough to kill him. By order of the people, he drank hemlock and died. He could have escaped. His friends offered it. But he chose to die for the truth. For the idea that wisdom mattered more than comfort. The city had killed its conscience, and it called it justice. He didn't hate the people. He wasn't a snob. He simply believed that not every opinion deserves equal power. That we must earn the right to make decisions through thought, through reason, through education. True democracy, he believed, must be an intellectual one. But today, we've forgotten that. We give the vote by birthright, not by understanding. The rise of the demagogues. The Athenians had already seen what happens when smooth talkers win the crowd. Alcibiades was one of them. Rich, handsome, brilliant with words. He promised everything and led Athens into disaster. A catastrophic war in Sicily. Demagoguery wasn't new. It was already ancient and dangerous. The candy seller versus the doctor. Socrates gave us a haunting metaphor. Imagine a debate between a doctor and a candy seller. The doctor says, "I'll give you bitter medicine. I'll restrict what you eat, but I'll help you live." The candy seller says, "That man hurts you. Come to me, I'll give you everything sweet." Who would win the election? Socrates knew, the candy seller. Because we vote with our emotions, not our minds. We still face this choice every election. The one who tells us hard truths rarely wins. The one who flatters us almost always does. Modern parallels. Today, we're still choosing candy. We vote for charisma, slogans, style. Not knowledge, not integrity, not long-term thinking. And then we wonder why we feel sick after the feast. We say, everyone should have a voice. Socrates asked, shouldn't we also teach them how to think? Socrates' dream. Socrates didn't want kings or dictators. He dreamed of something harder. A democracy of the mind. A society where every vote was thoughtful. Where citizens weren't just free, they were wise. Conclusion. We assume democracy is always good. But Socrates warned us. It's only as good as the minds of the people who use it. He died because a crowd didn't want to think. So the question is, do we? And when you cast your next vote, are you listening to the doctor? Or the candy seller? Socrates asked questions. Plato built systems. And we? We live in the tension between the two, between truth and popularity, wisdom and pleasure. The question is not, who was right? The question is, are we still listening?